myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to blow.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the MLB The Show 26 Baltimore Orioles franchise. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, let me tell you guys, Dubby Energy has gotten me out of a lot of jams. Whether I need a quick pick-me-up in the morning or need something to get me before I go to the gym, or doing one of these videos, live stream, recording, editing, all that jazz, Dubby always has my back. Guys, it is a great product, and it is made with coffee bean extract, which gives you no jitters, no crash, none of that stuff. I'll leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BEERGUT at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Guys, this is the end of the regular season in season number 1. The Orioles have are in the playoffs under first-year manager Craig Albanaz. I love the heart and the drive that this team has shown throughout the whole series. Have some great players: Pete Alonso, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, superstars, potential superstars in the making in Samuel Baisalo, in, Dylan Beavers. We got some pitching help. I really like what this team is doing. Now, guys, I am about ready to get to the episode. We are not going to win the division this year, unfortunately. The Yankees ran away with it, but we have a wild card locked in, and we are taking on the Yankees in the final game of the season. Not for position, but for pride. Now, let's get this episode started. And as you guys can see, Trevor Rogers on the mound today, taking on Garrett Cole. The Orioles 90-71, the Yankees 94-67. Really interesting matchup. Trevor Rogers 11-7, but a 3.2 ERA. I think we re-signed him in one of the earlier episodes. He has been an absolute stud for us this year. Him, Kyle Bradish, going to be a really nice number 1, number 2 for the years to come in this thing. Again, I do apologize on the infrequency of uploading this stuff. I've been super busy at work, and with the Orioles trading Adley Rutschman at the trade deadline, I will always say this: you always become connected to a player. The Adley Rutschman been with the organization since 2019. I want to thank him for his service, obviously. But when the Orioles signed Samuel Baisalo to that big contract, before he even made it to the majors, or when he got to the majors, he didn't even have a major league at bat, you kind of saw the writing on the wall. We're looking at the MVP race right here. Gunnar Henderson leading the way, 36 home runs, 128 RBIs. But Pete Alonso with 44 home runs and 127 RBIs. That batting average is not what it needs to be. But no Orioles in the Cy Young, or Gunnar's in the batting title. Cade Smith, the reliever of the year, Aroldis Chapman, Tyler Holton. Okay, we're just looking at some of these awards. Rookie of the year, unfortunately, nobody up there. I thought maybe Samuel Baisalo would give a run for it, but it happens. Man, I am super excited about what we are going to do today, because we could potentially go into the playoffs with a really nice momentum, winning our last game, potentially, having a good year against the Yankees. Looking at the home run totals, Pete Alonso doing what we signed him to do, be top 5 in home runs with 44. And Pete Alonso leading the league. We got 1 and 2 in the league in RBIs in Alonso and Gunnar Henderson. This is a really nightmarish lineup. Taylor Ward, we signed him. He could potentially get traded. I know he was traded IRL. He could potentially get traded maybe next offseason. We got Samuel Baisalo doing DHing. We're going to move him up. I don't know why they had Leody Tavares in. I can't control that, unfortunately. I want Samuel Basayo to get some big league at bats, though. I want him to grow as a player. That 75 overall is not very good to us. And our DH is, on this side, Ryan Mountcastle. Unfortunately, I didn't even try and trade him at the trade deadline, so I might re-sign him just to trade him and get him out of here. But we are going to get this game started. Yankee Stadium, new Yankee Stadium. It is from what I've been told, a very nice stadium. It's no Oriole Park, but love me some Oriole Park, and we're excited. Look at this lineup, though. Samuel Basayo hitting 4th in the batting order. That is crazy. Adley Rutschman 9th, who, again, we're just trying to... I'm not planning on trading him. Jackson Holiday going to lead this thing off. Pete Alonso... No. There we go. That's perfect. That is the perfect lineup for this Baltimore Orioles. Jeremiah Jackson getting some playing time today. I love this roster, man. We have a great roster. Maybe not a World Series contending roster yet, but we have a really good team. Looking at some of the big storylines for today... Yankees, Orioles, series win, and rubber match. Gunnar Henderson. We're going to take a look at Gunnar Henderson. Number 2 in the programs. Number 1 in your hearts. I love Gunnar. I would not want to see him go. Look at his stats the last 44 games. 9 home runs, 44 ribbies, 31 runs, an OPS of 1.068 at 172 at-bats. 366 average, though. That is freaking Tony Gwynn level numbers. Now, Tony Gwynn was not a power hitter, obviously, but the average is right there. I love what this team is doing, man. I am so excited to be calling this game today. And we're going to get this bad boy started. So, New York, man. Garrett Cole on the mound today, 12-5, 136 inning pitched. 3.38, 145 strikeouts, former multi-time Cy Young winner, and Jackson Holiday leading off today's game. I really need him to kind of come into his own here as we take a look at that first pitch, and they're calling a strike. We're going to challenge it right off the bat. Ooh, that was not what I wanted. And here we go, Garrett Cole with the wind-up. Jackson Holiday fouls that thing off, and it is now 0-2. Love me some Jackson Holiday as he hits it. It's going to get through, and that is going to be a single to lead off the game. Jackson Holiday doing Jackson Holiday things. And now we are looking no outs. Taylor Ward up to the plate. We need to advance that runner into scoring position no matter what. Taylor Ward got a hold of that one, but it is going to be a fly out to the outfielder. And now Gunnar Henderson up, 1 out, 1 on. We need a big day from Gunnar Henderson to cement his MVP case right here. I love what this team has been doing so far this year. Oh, shoot, they overturned that on him. So this is 0-1. I did not think that was going to happen, but that's why we play the game. Gunnar Henderson got it. It is going to drop in, and it is going to be a double for Gunnar Henderson. Gotta love to see it. Double for Gunnar Henderson. And now the big bat of Pete Alonso is up to the mound, and he is having a great season as he takes a look at that first pitch. Outside, 1-0. And now Pete Alonso back up to the mound. Got a hold of that one, but it is going to be a foul ball. Pete Alonso, man, having a great year here in Baltimore. I think he has definitely got, a lot of favors for, a lot of help playing in Camden Yards. Camden Yards always looked at as a hitter park. Ooh, we just blew through our ABS challenges just like that. That was close, though. Fouls that cutter off, and it is still a 1-2 count. Pete Alonso doing everything he can to stay alive in this at-bat. Fouls off another one. Still a 1-2 count. Come on, Alonso. I need something big from you. Oh, that's going to drive in the run. All right, we'll take it. 1-0 Baltimore. And that is still a runner in scoring position, and Baltimore gets the league. Another RBI to add to the league-leading total as Samuel Baisalo is up to the plate. Rookie Samuel Baisalo, catcher, DH. Honestly, we might see him and Adley rotate in and out being catcher and DH, as it is 2 gone. And got a hold of that one. That's going to drop in. Gunner going home. Gunner going home. Gets it. RBI for Samuel Baisalo. Love to see it. The rookie coming through with the big hit. Just a single, but you gotta love it. And now Colton Cowser is up to the mound. 2-0 in the game. And Colton Cowser mashed it. First pitch masher and a 2-run variety. 390 on the projected distance. Goodbye home run. Colton Cowser extends this thing 21st of the year to 4-0. And Garrett Cole is getting rocked early. You love to see it. First pitch swing. Colton Cowser. Bam! Colton Cowser just looking at that thing. 98.5 exit velo. 31.7 launch angle, which is really cool. And now we have the the bases are loaded. And they're already warming up pitchers on the mound. As it is Jackson Holiday. We turned over the lineup throughout the first inning. And looking at that knuckle curve, 25 pitches in this inning for Garrett Cole. What a way to start this game as he fouls it off, and it is 1-2. Hell yeah, I love what's happening here in Baltimore. And that is going to bring the count back even to 2-2. Garrett Cole is just getting rocked today. And, oof. Yup, that's kind of crazy. But I'll take a 4-run first. I don't want to get too greedy in this thing. 4 runs, 6 hits, and now Trevor Rogers to the mound, 11-7, 180 innings pitched, 3.2 ERA, 134 strikeouts. Trevor Rogers making a very big case to be the ace of this team next year. Him and Kyle Bradish are going to have some competition as Jazz Chisholm is leading this thing off. Former MLB The Show cover athlete Jazz Chisholm, as he's going to swing at the first pitch. Colton Cowser is just going to glide under it, and that is going to be the first out of the game. Trent Grisham not leading off. Wow, okay. 2 out, nobody on for Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton fouls that first pitch off, and it is 0-1. Here we go. Trevor Rogers cooking right now, and it is 0-2. And let's see, can we get him to swing at a bad pitch? Well, I got it, but it is going to be a foul. Still an 0-2 count, though. And the strikeout to end the inning on Stanton. Trevor Rogers knocks him down 1-2-3. And now we are going to pick this thing up at the bottom of the second. 4-0 lead. And Suarez, Iguino, I can never say his name right. Suarez up to the mound. And it is an 0-2 count. Suarez having a nice year for... he was in Seattle. He was in Arizona? I forget where he was at, but now he is with the New York Yankees. I think he was with Seattle. No, he was in Seattle last year. And did he go back to the Reds as the strikeout to start this thing. Third strikeout of the game, and now we're at 2 down, nobody on, and Ahmed Rosario, wow, former Cleveland Guardians shortstop, wow, this is ridiculous, man. Trevor Rogers is having a very Cy Young type game as he strikes out Ahmed Rosario to end the inning. We're already only through 2, and Trevor Rogers is cooking. 4 runs, 9 hits. We're going to pick things back up in the 4th inning with Jazz Chisholm on the mound, or up to the batter's box. And Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 1. Is the outfielder Dylan Beavers or Jeremiah Jackson going to be able to get to it? Yes, he is. And that is going to be a fly out to start the thing. And Giancarlo Stanton strike out his first plate appearance, and not looking so good to start this thing. Swings right through it. 0-2. Trevor Rogers, man, rolling through this game. And that's going to be another strikeout to end the 4th inning. Wow. Trevor Rogers cooking. Grandma's recipe. And now we're back at the bottom of the 5th with Suarez up to the mound, a strikeout victim in his first plate appearance. That is going to be a ball. Here we go. 1-0 is the count. Swings at it, and that's going to be a foul ball. 1-1 is the count. Swings through that. 1-2 is the count. And the strikeout to Suarez. What's Trevor Rogers' 9th strikeout of the game? And it's 2 out. Ahmed Rosario back up to the mound. And that is just going to be a pop out to end the inning. Trevor Rogers, man, having a great start through 5 innings. Hitless baseball as the Orioles look to continue to extend this thing. We're going to pick this thing back up in the 7th inning. Trevor Rogers still in the game. Jazz Chisholm down 0-1. Jazz Chisholm, man. Nobody has gotten a hit here so far, and it is the 7th inning. And that is going to be a fly out to Taylor Ward. And now Giancarlo Stanton, 2 down, nobody on. Trevor Rogers doing his best Cy Young impersonation. 0-1 is the count. 0-2. Okay. And that is a deep... Oh, shoot. Get to it. I got a little confused there. But Jeremiah Jackson covers the ground and gets the out. And Trevor Rogers back up and fouls that first thing off. Perfect game through 7 innings as Suarez is now to the mound. Fouls that thing off, and now it's 0-2. Let's not talk about what's going on, because I don't want to jinx it. Another foul ball, and it is still 0-2. Oh, a deep fly ball, and Colton Cowser's going to drift under it. Perfect game, man. Wow. Ahmed Rosario, 2 out, nobody on. And that's going to get in there. 0-1 is the count. Come on, Trevor. Oh, that's going to break up the perfect game at 7 2/3 innings. Oh, loses perfect game bid. Okay. Well, I'll take a 1-hitter. Like, that's still pretty impressive. And that's going to be a fly out to end the 8th inning. Now, come on, I know we haven't seen a lot of batting since the first inning, but here we go. Gunnar Henderson up to the plate. 1-0 is the count. And that is going to be a 2-0 count. Is he going to walk Gunnar Henderson? I don't know if that's a good idea. Fouls that pitch off. Come on. There we go. Got it in there. 3-1. And Pete Alonso is next up. Got it in there. Got it in the gap. And it is going to be a single for Gunnar Henderson. And he is... Pete Alonso up to the plate now. Oh my God. 2-run jack. Pete Alonso, 371. Bye baseball. And what is the count on that? 45th of the year for Pete Alonso. And he's going to add to his RBI total. 3 on the day. Might have a strong case for MVP. Him and Gunnar have been absolutely lighting it up this year. And you cannot take it away from them. And now Colton Cowser is up 6-0 ball game. Got it, and that's going to be the freaking hit right to the shortstop. Or the second baseman, I'm sorry. 13 hits for this Orioles offense. Only one for the Yankees. Trevor Rogers still in this game. Looking for a complete game today. Complete game shutout. And that's going to be hit right to the second baseman, Jackson Holliday, the first out of the 9th. And now it is all up to Jazz Chisholm. Can he get a run started? Fouls off that first pitch. 0-1 is the count. Here we go. Bam. All right. And the strikeout to end the game. Complete game shutout for Trevor Rogers. Wow. You love to see it. Baltimore is going into the playoffs hotter than the devil's butt crack. 13 hits, 6 runs, only allowed 1 hit. Garrett Cole takes the loss. Trevor Rogers gets the win. Goes to 12 wins on the year for Trevor Rogers. 6th loss of the year for Garrett Cole. And what a way to walk into the playoffs. Now, we have the wild card. I can't wait to see who we're going to be facing. I have no idea who it could be. It's going to be a good one. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, got the catch. And this is going to be the only Yankee hitting highlight of the day. But look at Pete Alonso. The opposite field shot. Just got a hold of it. 6 runs in this game. Wow. And Trevor Rogers, 12 strikeouts over 9 innings. Absolutely dominant on the mound today. You love to see it as an Orioles fan. Unfortunately, Yankees, 4 innings pitched for Garrett Cole. And that is the end of the regular season. Wow. Orioles are going to the playoffs. We are taking on the Seattle Mariners. That is going to be a very good one. I do want to take a look at some stats or some awards. Or the stats. Freddie Freeman leading the league in batting average. Trout was second. But that doesn't matter. I'm looking who won the awards. Hank Aaron Award. American League. Pete Alonso. Okay. Gunnar Henderson finished second. 45 home runs and 130 RBIs. Really nice year by both players. But, guys, we are taking on the Seattle Mariners in the wild card round of the MLB playoffs. Super excited about it. Now, with the MLB playoffs, we will be doing 2 games an episode. They're going to be a little bit longer, but I figure that's going to be the quickest way we can get through the playoffs. I don't want to dedicate each game to its own episode. So, guys, bear with me. A couple long episodes coming up here. But, guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. Before I go, I got to plug the other stuff that is on my channel. They're going to be posting the 4 corners around me. Guys, check it out if you're interested in NASCAR, wrestling, or some interesting travel vlogs. I just got back from Richmond for a NASCAR race, and I did take some really good videos. Really excited about, doing that kind of stuff, kind of stepping out of the comfort zone of the whole gaming thing. But guys, I hope y'all have a great day, a great evening, whenever you are watching this, and peace out, my friends.